Welcome to Viewers and Reviews. Happy New Year. I hope you had a good Christmas and everything. Wow, this is a new setup. Took us a while to do. But yeah, we got Lewis here. We got our guest here, Danny.
Hello, Dannie.
And we have Luke here.
Obviously.
Oh my god, what a year it's been. Right, for this episode we're going to be talking about the Oscars and stuff. We're going to be talking about our film of the year, TV shows of the year. And we're going to be looking at the Oscar nominations as well. So overall, hopefully you guys have been doing good. You know, hopefully you had a great New Year's and stuff, Christmas. And hopefully the films you watched as well from last year.
All the films.
All the films you've been watching.
All of them, Danny, all of them.
All of the films.
This is why Danny's here.
All the one film.
But yeah.
Get the scroll of truth.
Scroll of truth, yeah. We want to welcome Danny Woodworth. Come on, welcome to the show. Do you want to talk about like your films of the year and stuff?
My film of the year's got to be Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Just because it's probably Taika Waititi's best work. So
really?
Oh, I can't do.
So basically, I have seen the trailer for that. I did not expect it to be that big of a film to actually be nominated in the Oscars as well. I always thought it was like a jokey film, and you know.
It does seem like a jokey film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very jokey film.
It's a very jokey film, and it's something that you just don't expect to see.
I feel this is like segueing somewhere.
And yeah, I think he's a great director, definitely. He did Thor, Ragnarok, and he did an amazing job with that. He did. I don't know if you've seen Hunt of the Wilder People. Yeah. That's an amazing film as well. I'm really happy for him because he's a great director. But yeah, what do you want to talk about? Like, why do you like that film so much, and why it's
because
the film of the year?
It's probably one of the best examples of like happy sad cinema.
Oh right,
because
okay.
it conveys both emotions so well, simultaneously. Because one moment you'll be like laughing, and then the next moment you'll be crying.
Right, okay.
Because it's just such a disconnect between the two.
Isn't it a film about the Nazis?
Yeah.
Why would you be crying? Oh, that Nazi died! Oh no!
Yeah.
I don't think
fair enough.
I don't think that's what the film's all about. I know that like it's kids like training to be Nazis and stuff, but there's something. I feel like there's something else to it. I don't know fully the story, but yeah, I need to watch that film, definitely. But
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, man.
I mean, are you guys interested in this film?
I
Jojo
want
Rabbit.
to see it, to be fair.
I want to see it.
I was supposed to go see it, but I had to cancel.
Oh man.
And Danny's very upset with me because of it.
Well, hopefully.
Why did you have to cancel?
I ran out of money.
Oh no, financial problems. That's the problem. Oh man.
Class.
But yeah, I definitely want to watch that film. That's great. What about film of the decade?
Probably three billboards outside of Missouri.
3 Billboards. I've heard of that film. That was a film. Yeah, it got a lot of recognition last year. It was like something I never heard before, and then all of a sudden, like award shows start like bringing it up. Right. Okay. Why is that then?
Because it's probably just one of the best made films of last decade.
Right. Okay.
It's probably one of the most compelling as well. Concept wise,
okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know anything about the film.
Yeah.
Do you think I should go in blind?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go in blind.
It's so shocking if you go in blind.
Right. Okay.
I went
That's
in blind.
right.
I didn't know anything about the story. And
Are there any spoilers in this?
I hope not.
No spoilers.
We'll keep this spoiler free, guys.
Spoiler free, yeah. Right, so that's it. What about TV shows as well?
Probably Stranger Things. Because that
you know what?
That came out of nowhere, and that was so good.
he says otherwise.
A debut series wise, it's probably one of the best of the decade.
You know what? I agree with you on that because it was something that came out of nowhere, and then everyone fell in love with it.
Yeah.
They fell in love with the characters, the story of it, and because they're like kids messing around, it's like, it's just a really good thing. I love that. Yeah, Stranger Things definitely. I agree with that. But yeah, thank you for that. Luke, I don't know if you've been watching.
Yes, that one film, Star Wars. We went to see it. But I actually got an opinion on Star Wars because I think, unpopular opinion, right? But it was a terrible film. I'm not going to say an awful word, but it wasn't as good as I expected it to be. For the last film, obviously it's probably not going to be the last film, but it's just you didn't feel like there was a good ending to it. You watched it and credits come up. You're like, is that it?
Right. Okay.
Is that it? Really?
Yeah. You know what? I felt the same way when I went to
Ray
watch it.
Skywalker. I know that's a spoiler. You can bleep that out, but how boring's that?
Spoiler if everyone knew from the first film of the trilogy.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It is.
You know what? Yeah, you know, I agree with you on that because there's so many potholes with that film. So like, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, it was a good watch. If you're just watching it, you don't know much about it and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a good film, but overall, if you actually look into the story wise, it's just like it's just so many left.
Pathetic.
Yeah, they left so many things, and it's kind of like, oh, is that it?
I'm going to refrain from commenting on it because we'll be here for an hour.
Anyway.
Same.
Okay,
Yeah,
how about doing it in a
one
nutshell?
point,
In a
yeah.
nutshell, it'd be too big of a nutshell, wouldn't
It's
it?
too big a nutshell, yeah.
Go on, go on.
Because
I've already spoiled it for one.
okay, so it's just
Terrible, isn't it?
there's no amount of words that can describe how awful the new trilogy is. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, that film was better than The Last Jedi. Like,
I agree with you on that.
don't get me wrong, it was better.
It was a good film to watch, but for a Star Wars film, you expect
Yeah.
it to be epic.
It was good. It was good in action. Don't get me wrong, but it was confusing. It was very rushed.
Mm-hmm.
The
They were
characters made no sense compared to the previous films because of Last Jedi, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just not good. But like, when you look at the original trilogy to the new trilogy, so like the Disney stuff, it's literally just the same concept over again, and I feel like they should have done different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, they could have kept the old cast, but like made them like less prominent. Because like before Disney got their hands on it, they had like the whole thing where like Luke set up his own academy and stuff, and it was actually really cool. And then Kylo Ren happened.
I don't know, but the thing is, they won't show that one bit because I feel like that would be an amazing bit to show.
Yeah, if they showed the whole building the New Order
Mm.
and Kylo Ren being
Becoming-
edgy,
Yeah, becoming Kylo Ren.
I'm
Yeah.
14 and I'm
that would have been a much better episode 7. And then the whole thing to episode 8 is we get rid of it and make a new film.
Yeah.
Should be part of it.
And then episode 9 we build on from the entirely new episode 8.
Yeah.
But other than Star Wars, what other film? Go on, tell us a film.
Ooh.
So, film of the year.
My film of the year. Are we allowed animated films?
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, man. Right. It came out in January last year, so
Right.
it's pretty much a year old, and something very close to my heart, and it's Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's
Oh, right, yeah.
it's animation is so good. It's
It's
so
been like-
clean.
It's gone all the way up.
Oh. But like I also liked like Your Name as well, but that didn't come out last year.
Your Name, I've heard about that because everyone
No.
talking about the animations. Of
And I
that.
haven't seen Weathering with You, so I can't really speak on that one.
Right.
But like Dragon Ball Super Broly, it's like that's a franchise that I grew up with, like since I was a kid. And then when they released like a really new like film with
Mhm.
new animation, new shots, new characters and stuff, it was like the best thing I could have asked for.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That's why
yeah.
it's like my film of like the year.
It's like nostalgia brings
Yeah.
back and stuff.
It was,
It's like
it was
much
nostalgia,
better.
but it was good nostalgia,
Right.
unlike Star Wars.
Unlike Star
I bet
Wars.
you'll think it has an epic fight in this film, right? 46-minute fight.
50-minute
Oh,
fight.
50-minute fight. Who's winning? Who's winning?
Like half of the film was just a fight
Like, why? I don't get that.
because it was cool.
No. Right, you've got a film of the decade. It doesn't matter if you don't, but
The decade. I'm probably going to say like Ready Player One,
ready? Ah, yeah. You know
because
what?
again it's just like another nostalgia binge for me. Because it had like the Iron Giant, it had a bunch of other characters in.
Nah, yeah, definitely. I enjoyed watching
Yeah,
that.
I that's my film of the decade based on nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
I'm not gonna
It's like
speak
the
about
only
that
film I've remembered.
What?
I'm not gonna speak
Hear
about
me
that.
out. What
Fair
about
enough.
Frozen 2?
Frozen 2.
Yeah, man, Frozen 2. Is that what you're going to say, Luke? Frozen 2, film of the
Yeah,
decade?
Frozen 2, yeah. Never watched it, but I'm assuming it's a good film. I watched the first Frozen with my little brother about 700 times.
Did you enjoy the first 699 you watched it?
Yeah, it was lovely. Yeah.
About the 700th?
Oh no.
No.
After that.
Oh, was it just
wanted-
ruined
Just
for you?
wanted to get the Olaf Teddy in.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
We're going to have to censor that now.
Since
Can't have
I
Olaf violence.
Demonetized.
demonetized. Right, okay. Talk about film of the year, film of the decade, TV show of the year.
The year, got to give it to Mandalorian.
Right, okay.
I know we're back on Star Wars.
Back on Star Wars,
And I
yeah.
feel sorry for everyone watching, but it was after this point of the new trilogy, like the Mandalorian was just like a fresh
Just
breath,
like a punch in
Yeah.
the face.
a breath of fresh air.
It was like a punch in the face. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like
Punch
oh,
in
it's
the
like
face.
a
It was
war.
like, it was like a scout trooper.
It was like
Straight to the face.
It was like, this is how good Star Wars could be. Come here, Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler, that's on Twitter, so...
Yeah, it's everywhere. A lot of people get annoyed about like Baby Yoda being the main thing about
That was so funny. Like,
you don't mind it?
Watching him get punched made up for like all his screen time.
Oh.
He actually did.
Like he's a MacGuffin, but like he doesn't really do anything.
Like, you saw him punch him, you're like, wow.
Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the whole it's a space adventure with a dad and his son. But watching him get punched was funny. Because the way he was doing was just...
He was like, wow, I've wasted my money watching Star Wars.
I've wasted my money watching episode 8 to 9. I'm going to watch a kid get punched.
I don't think we should say that thing. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's fiction. It's all fiction.
But
No kids were
have
harmed
you seen on
in the
Twitter
making
where
of
they've
that.
made like a Jabba, like fan art?
I've not
Baby
seen that.
Jabba.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Is it?
I've not seen that.
You want one?
Yeah.
Well, I know I live on Twitter and all, but like I've
Yeah.
genuinely not seen that.
No, I'm not seeing it
That
either.
is on trending. It's like,
I need to watch
Baby
that.
Jabba.
Maybe, I bet it looks like a weird
Oh,
slug
oh
thing.
my
doesn't
god,
it?
Baby
Right, I'll
Jar
show
Jar
you.
Binks.
I'll show you.
Don't show me it now.
Baby Jar
It's
Jar
good.
Binks, how about that?
Honestly,
Come
I'd
to
take a
next
Jar Jar Binks series where it's just him growing up as a kid.
Jar Jar gets
That'd be first. Oh, that'd be annoying to watch. To be honest
Baby
with you.
Jar
That's
Jar.
why
Because
I'd
it'd
watch
just
it.
be him like messing up each time. It's like, God damn it.
It'd be like Happy Days, but
Yeah, Mandalorian
Jar Jar
was,
Binks.
Mandalorian was a smack in the face I did not expect to be good. And
Alright.
I'm so glad it was.
So you got Mandalorian, what's yours?
Wait, mine.
Yeah.
Oh, the TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, TV show. Mine is Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Watchmen. Because
Was that a film?
it's a film, but they made a TV show out of
Yeah.
it. Watchmen is the film. It came out 2009. It's like one of my favorite superhero films to ever come out. I think at the same time Avengers was out, and I think I was just so sick of seeing Avengers.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't like watch it. I just couldn't get into it back then. And then I found out about Watchmen. And I was like, oh, let's watch this. It's like a 3-hour film, but it was so different to Avengers because it being like 18 and stuff. It was just so realistic because it's like it shows the perspective of the civilians as well, and where Avengers didn't really touch upon that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow! And it's just like the story of it is amazing. It actually made me go out and buy the comic book and read it. I've still got it with me now, and it's just one of the greatest reads I've had. It's the first comic book I've read, only because of that film. Zack Snyder did an amazing job with the film, and the Watchmen TV show is just a continuation of that. And it's just great to see all these old characters again and just seeing what's happened after that.
Nostalgia again.
Nostalgia again, yeah. I just want to know what happened after the film, and it's a continuation of that. And it was just amazing, and it was just a great watch. And I binge watched it. Oh, and I'm just can't wait for the next one. So that's definitely my TV show of the year. Film of the year will go to Joker. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, of course, Joker.
Oh,
man, Joker
you
good.
Joker.
Yeah, Joker to me was, I remember first hearing about it, just a headline saying, oh yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is going to play the new Joker. And I was like, what? He can't play the new Joker. What are you talking about?
Oh,
You know-
boy, you were wrong.
Yeah, it's basically the whole thing about Heath Ledger, because when Heath Ledger got announced that he was going to play Joker, everyone felt the same way.
Yeah.
There's no way he can do it. You know, have you seen him in Brokeback Mountain? You know, all this and that. You know,
Believe it or not, I've
I
never seen
genuinely-
Brokeback Mountain.
I genuinely forgot it was in Brokeback Mountain.
yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I know what the story's about, but I've not seen it. But he's just like, you know, nobody expected this one guy to do all these other films to play the Joker. And when it came out, it blew everyone's mind. And he did an amazing job. And he literally said, it's a bit mental. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. He did an amazing job. He's a great actor overall. But he literally set the bar high for Joker.
Yeah.
And no one could be it. You got Jared Leto trying to be Joker, and that was not a good
we don't
idea.
talk about that. We don't
We
talk
don't
about
talk about that. That doesn't
He's
exist.
an actual clown.
He'd be clowning
You
in
know,
the films.
he's really damaged, isn't he?
Yikes.
But then you got Joaquin Phoenix coming along with Todd Phillips doing an amazing job, you know, directing and writing this, and he comes along and he makes a new bar for this film, for the character and stuff, and it's a new look on Joker. It's just him growing, like him becoming the Joker, which I always wanted to see. And Joaquin Phoenix did an absolute amazing job with it, and it stuck to me. Like, I remember talking to you about it with the music and stuff. Like, you couldn't really think about it. For me, it was the bathroom scene where he's kind of like he's like panicking and stuff, but then he just dances it off
Yeah.
because that's what he does. He just dances things off. Throughout the whole film, he's got music in him. That's what I loved about him. He's a character you feel bad for, but you know he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. But overall, that's my film of the year, and yeah,
It is a good film.
it's a good
Yeah,
film.
it's
I'm
a
just
brilliant film, honestly.
and it got hooked up. I remember seeing the first teaser for it. It was literally just a test, a camera test.
Yeah.
You had this music in the background. I forgot the music, but it's literally just a close up of him, and he's just literally stood there with his clothes on. And you have this I don't know what you call it. It's like a projector, like going past
Yeah.
him. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah.
it. And it's literally you see the Joker, and all of a sudden, right at the end, you see him with his makeup on,
Yeah.
and he's there smiling. I'm like, wow, this is a new take on Joker. I'm really excited to see what this is gonna be about.
My favourite trill is the one where he gets hit by the car. It's so funny.
You feel bad for him though. He's just
Yeah.
he's getting, he's being bullied and stuff, and he slips and he falls
I
and he
think
gets.
that's why it works with Joaquin Phoenix. Because
Yeah.
he just does it.
He just does it. He's just
It's weird. He can take bullying well.
bullying him out. He's such a wholesome person
Then
as
again,
well.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you gonna
It's
say?
like, yeah, then again, he is the Joker.
Yeah,
Oh, he's an
this is
absolute prankster, mate.
pranks
It's not a
it.
prank.
And that's it. I think another thing was John Wick came at the same time as well.
Yeah.
And John Wick, he's just killing a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Whereas the Joker, he kills the people that he kill have a reason to it, and you can feel it. It's it's just a weird way of
Don't
showing.
justify it, but you know.
It's just a weird way how.
Seth justifies murder.
I do not justify murder, but it's the take on it and how murder is taken. It's the fact why is he murdering these people? Yeah, John Wick, he's being chased by people and he has to kill them, but Joker's doing it for defense. But then he's been looked at as the bad guy.
Yeah.
Bro, they killed John Wick's dog though.
I know.
He only
Kinda
because
deserve it.
3 people in defence.
He killed 3
The
people in
rest, are in,
defense.
the rest are in just in cold blood. Or in his imagination.
In his imagination, because. Yeah, but then he has a problem with mental health issue as well. It's just one of those things that what's right and wrong about this. Is he actually, what is he doing? Of course, they're doing wrong, but for him, it's actually right.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's what I like about modern films a lot. They delve more into mental health issues and why people do what they do based on that.
definitely, it's something a lot of people are scared to talk about. Which I don't know. I feel like this film is all about. You need to actually talk about all this.
Yeah.
It's a sensitive subject.
It's I'm glad it's getting out there because it leads to people being looked at in a better way. Because it's if we don't deal with this could happen. I know it's a massive extreme, but it's possible.
That's it. And then I feel like a lot of people need to take those risks. I think I've talked about Joker enough now. Film of the decade has to go to Interstellar. It's one of those films I can keep watching over and over again. It's Christopher Nolan's. I want to say it's his best work because I feel like that goes to Dark Knight, definitely. But Interstellar was one of those. It's a sci-fi, but it has an amazing story. I feel like anybody can watch it. You don't even have to be into sci-fi. It's just more if you love a good story, this is a film to watch. And it's confusing, definitely, but it makes you want to just dwell upon it. I remember I watched it with my cousins and stuff late night, and the trailer, the credits came up, and we were literally looking at each other what just happened? What literally just happened? And it's having that discussion with each other and talking about it. Wow, and that one, and also the music for that one sticks out a lot to me. Definitely, there's this one track called "No Time for Caution," and it's just the build-up of it always gets me, and it's just an amazing listen. Interstellar, you got Matthew McConaughey, you got Michael Caine, of course, he's always in every Christopher Nolan film. Everyone did an amazing job, and it's a sad story, but also an amazing ending. It's one of those this is what, it has an amazing ending to it, and that's what I loved about it. But that's about it. That's what I'm talking about. So right, over here we got the Oscar nominations. First one's up is Best Picture. We have Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
We have The Irishman. We have Jojo Rabbit. That's what I'm talking about. I did not expect that to happen. We have The Joker, of course. We've got Little Woman. I never heard about that one. I watched The Marriage Story. You got 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite.
That 1917's not been out that long, has it?
No.
It has not.
Parasite, I don't think.
Alright.
No.
Well, come on,
And well, over here it hasn't, at least.
1917 is something I want to watch, definitely.
It's supposed to be
May
really,
watch-
really
may
good.
watch
Yeah,
this
I know.
thing.
I watched Dunkirk in IMAX. That was outstanding. It was one of those films you have to watch in IMAX because of just the sound quality and
Yeah.
just the suspension of it. It's just Oh, it's just insane.
Even
Yeah.
the trailer was good when I was watching it. When I went to see Star Wars,
Mhm.
I was getting proper into the trailer. I was like, oh my
More
god.
interesting than
Wait,
Star
so
Wars, right?
nobody here has seen 1917 yet?
No.
No.
I feel we all should watch it.
Together at the same time.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, what do you think about these nominations then?
I think.
See, I've only seen like 2 of those.
I've seen like a few of them.
A few of them. Okay, Ford versus Ferrari. Who's seen it?
I've not seen it.
I'd
No.
say
I've not seen either.
well deserved.
Well deserved.
Yeah, man.
Well
I've
deserved.
what
not
I've
seen it, but it's well
From
deserved.
what I've seen about
Yeah.
it, it's not actually as good as it's made out to be. It
I
doesn't
don't
look
know.
that good.
I didn't think it had that big of a recognition.
No.
Irishman. You got The Irishman.
I'm a massive fan of Martin Scorsese, but it doesn't interest me.
It does not.
It just doesn't look as good. It's
not
good
heard of
for what
it.
was.
You haven't heard of it?
No.
I've heard of it.
I watched it the other day. I actually went and watched it the other day. And I must say that this is an amazing film. It's long, but you actually feel bad for the characters you're with. Instead
They're
of,
Irish.
not the Irish.
No.
It's
Because
because
Irish, they can't help drinking.
it's just what they're going through and stuff.
Oh.
It's just yeah, I can't really spoil much. It's just I just did not expect an ending like that.
Can't wait for its sequel, The Welshman.
The Yorkshireman.
The Yorkshireman.
Yorkshireman. Oh my god.
Leading role, Danny Woodward.
And I think the most impressive thing about this film is it's just the characters as well and the de-aging. The I don't know who did the makeup artist, but they did an amazing job with it. The de-aging, of course, that's like CGI and stuff. You can't tell. You cannot tell. Like it makes them look younger and stuff. Like I don't know if I can find a picture of, but
Let's have a look. Picture on the
Irish.
screen.
Irish one, sorry.
Irishman de-aging. I must say, like it's just one of those things.
Microns,
Huh.
man.
I
Oh
think-
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you look at him there, it's just like the de-aging. You can't really tell.
Mad.
No.
It's absolute. Yeah, it's just
He looks like he did in the end of Goodfellas.
pretty much. Yeah. If you look at him like look, that's him now.
Mm.
And you just look at him there. I don't know, it's a bit there, but I think there's a bit. Yeah, there we go. Here's a good picture. It shows it. Okay, that bit you can kind of tell because it's like his youngest.
Yeah.
It looks like a game.
Does like, yeah.
But I think, yeah, but
World War Two.
That's what I was thinking.
how about this? This bit.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a better picture of like, that's I forgot his name now. The guy who plays Scarface.
Oh, not Robert De Niro.
It's not
No,
Robert
no, I know you mean.
It's I can't remember his name now.
Al
But
Capone. No,
that's
that's a real guy. No, that's
Yeah.
a real
not Al
guy.
Capone, it's I forgot his name
Al
now.
Pacino.
Al Pacino, that's
Yeah,
it.
Al
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Playing Jimmy. And it's just, yeah, I couldn't tell it was him. I'm like, who is this guy? I'm there in my head, it's Al Pacino. But then it was. I'm like, I just couldn't tell.
I sometimes forget Al Pacino exists, but then he does something really good.
Yeah.
And he's brought back.
Oh yeah, he's that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think what have I seen? How many have I seen? I've seen The Irishman, seen Joker, seen The Marriage Story. Marriage Story was absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. I was not
Ooh.
expecting that.
It came out of nowhere for me.
I
Definitely.
love Marriage Story.
I love Marriage Story. Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. Oh my god, they just did an
They
amazing.
have such good on-screen chemistry.
Definitely.
Watch it.
I love-
Definitely. Adam Driver's amazing though.
Yeah.
I love the memes from it.
The memes.
Adam Driver is one of the best actors, probably of like recent years.
Recently, he's upcoming. I think what has been in. I first heard him in Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Black Klansman. He was in.
He was an amazing than
Weren't
that.
you like properly propelled to the mainstream by Star Wars? Though?
Yeah, that's how he was
Yeah.
propelled to it. He was in kind of disappointed My Dead Don't Die with Bill Murray. He played just a police officer.
No,
He
right.
was pretty good in that as well.
I know.
Police officer.
Random
You've been
policeman was
arrested.
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a great scene.
We'll pay you $50 an hour to be an extra. Just don't do anything.
Just don't do anything. That'd be amazing. 1917. I need to watch it. Everyone here needs to watch it.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What was that about?
Probably one
Hollywood.
of the best films of this year.
I get
Really?
it, but, like,
It's,
what's-
it's probably Quentin Tarantino's best work so far.
Ooh. Ooh.
It is on par. It is on par with Kill Bill and
Kill Bill.
Pulp Fiction. I'd
Oh.
say Inglourious Bastards is still better,
Bro, I ain't killed
but it's such a good
Kill Bill.
character-driven story
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a story-driven story at all. The characters are the only bit like focal.
It's literally focused on the
The
characters.
story makes no sense.
No.
Look at it. The characters
I
drive
thought-
it so well.
See, I thought it was actually based on these are like real. I know
Sharon Tate is a real person.
yeah, Shannon Tate, but of course in real life she
Yeah.
got murdered.
Yeah.
By
Spoiler alert in the film.
Spoil-
She doesn't.
yeah, spoiler alert. Put that way
So
before.
much for like being spoiler free, guys.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was
It should be an half a year. If you haven't seen it
yeah.
now,
It's been out for a
it's your
while.
fault.
I think what made me laugh was the fact like you think that she's gonna get murdered because you know about her
Yeah.
and you know she's got murdered in real life. And I'm there thinking like she's gonna die at the end.
Yeah.
She's definitely gonna die at the end. But it just turns out she's fine.
Yeah.
So okay, Parasite I do need to watch.
Yeah. Same.
Everyone keeps talking about it. Okay, next category is actor in the leading role.
Mm.
I can't say his name. Antonio Banderas. There we go.
Yeah.
Pain and Glory. I've not heard of this film.
Yeah, I've not heard of it.
Leonardo DiCaprio did an amazing
I
job.
think he will win.
Wow.
He was
Okay.
he played it so well.
I'll be honest with you. It's either gonna go to Adam Driver for Marriage Story.
Yeah, I don't think it'll go to Marriage Story.
I hope
He
it does. to be
played
honest
it
with you.
well, but I don't think it will. Personally, I think it should, but I don't think it will.
We'll see what happens. Was it February 9th? That's when the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oscars. Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. Most likely.
The Pope.
The Pope. No, two popes. The two popes.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Too bad.
I can't. What's his name? Jonathan Pryce.
Yeah, Jonathan Bryce.
I don't know, but I haven't really heard about that film. Right. Actress in leading role. We got Cynthia. I can't say her last name.
Cynthia
Erivo.
Arriva.
Erivo.
Riva.
Okay. Harriet. You got Scarlett Johansson. I can't say her name.
Cerise Ronan.
There you go. You got Charlize Theron. You got.
Renee Zellweger.
There you go. For Judy, there's
I'm
Bombshell.
so glad
Judy.
you're here this
Yeah, I know, right? You know the names. You
Yeah.
got that one.
I don't know if I got Cerise right, but she's.
No, you did.
Right. Okay. We're just gonna quickly go through this because we're like running out of
It's
time.
Tom
and stuff.
Hanks.
Right. Tom Hanks, actor in supporting role. The reason why a lot of people saying why is he a supporting role? The thing was he wasn't the main character. It was somebody else. It's
What film were you in, like?
the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. It's the story about what's his name?
Mr. Rogers.
That's it, Mr. Rogers. Yes. That's it. You got Anthony Hopkins, the two popes. He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Al Pacino, there you go, the Irishman.
Yeah.
An amazing. I feel like he might win it. To be honest,
I
with you.
think Brad Pitt's gonna win it.
Oh yeah, Brad
Once
Pitt's
Upon a
there.
Time
Once
in
upon a time, Hollywood.
Just for his
You got
performance
Brad-
as Rick. No, he wasn't Rick Dalton. It was a.
Rick Dalton.
Rick
Yeah,
Dalton was
the
Leo.
Leo, yeah.
I don't know his name in the film.
Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff Booth.
That's a clip of. See, what's weird is you got two people from the Irishman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Is
they're
that allowed?
some of the best
I don't know if
actors
that's
of their
allowed.
time, so I don't know if they will win.
Actress in supporting role, you got Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
You got Laura Dern. Marriage Story. I did not like in the Marriage Story, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, she did a good job with
Scarlett Johansson will win this category for sure.
Jojo
She played one
Rabbit.
of the best characters of the year.
it. Ooh. See, I need to watch it just to find out. You got Florence. I don't know. Little Woman. You got Margot Robbie for Bombshell. What was it? Animated feature film.
Oh my god.
I've not seen any of
This
these.
is where I step in.
Yeah, this is what you said. Alright, I have seen How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. That's an amazing film, definitely. I've not seen I Lost My Body. Klaus, everyone keeps talking about it. Never seen it.
Klaus was
Missing
really
Link.
good.
Right, have you seen it?
Yeah, Klaus was good.
Wow, okay. Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay, I can actually watch it. And Toy Story is 4.
Disappointing.
Ooh, I don't know about this one. Who do you think is going to win?
Toy Story 4.
Yeah, it's
Toy
gonna-
Story
Pixar.
Could be Toy Story 4, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to be, yeah.
Apparently disappointing.
Right, okay, this is mainly for us guys. Cinematography. The Irishman, Joker, The Lighthouse.
1917.
1917 and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
The
I think-
Irishman won't win.
Cinematography.
No,
I think,
I don't think
I think
Irishman will
1917 is going to win cinematography.
It's either going to be 1917 or The Lighthouse.
Yeah, because the Joker was good, but it never like blew me away. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood wasn't really a cinematography-based film; it was
See,
more
just based
character-based.
on the trailer for 1917.
I'd say The
Because
Lighthouse
actually, I think-
just for how like intense it is.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say something, I completely forgot.
Oh, you completely forgot. I think, it's one of them two, Lighthouse or 1917,
Yeah.
personally. Costume design. I personally think that's going to go to Irishman.
I think it would go with Jojo Rabbit,
Ooh.
just because all the costumes fit so well to the time, and they're not as drab
Yeah,
as
walking around with jeans and shit on.
more like what film would be. Because Taika Waititi went on record saying he wanted to show Berlin how it was,
Right, okay.
full of colour, like up with fashion, not like
Dull.
drab.
Yeah.
So
okay.
they used a lot of like reds and blues for outfits, not just like browns.
Right, okay.
And then Sam Rockwell, who's probably the best part of the film, his outfit at the end
Oh
It's just
yeah,
so
Poison.
outlandish.
Right,
But
okay.
it makes the last scene.
It makes me
so
want to
much
watch this film now. I really want to go watch it now. So yeah, if you got The Irishman, you got Jojo Rabbit, you got Joker,
Yeah.
Little Women, and you got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That could also.
That could also
Okay,
win,
yeah.
but I don't know. I think I can't really speak much about The Irishman because spoilers.
It's just Suits.
Yeah.
It's not just Suits. It's
Yeah.
more because
Suits
they
the
go
film.
through years. They go through the years and
Yeah.
stuff. So
It suits the film.
directing, there we go. So we got Martin Scorsese for The Irishman. You got Todd Phillips for Joker. You got Sam Mendes
Yeah,
Sam
man.
Mendes.
for 1917. You got Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You got Bong Joon-ho
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho for Parasite.
Star Wars wasn't good, that's why it's not here.
Parasite. might win that,
I think
to be
one was
fair.
done with like, okay. Documentary, don't know about this.
Yeah, I've not.
No.
I think we're
watched
going
any
to skip
of
this
it.
because we don't know about this.
Yeah, don't know any of them. Don't know
Documentary
for sure.
again, film editing.
Jojo Rabbit.
Ooh, I just don't
For
know.
sure.
I just don't
The
know.
way it was edited together was just.
Great.
I'll be honest with you, The Irishman had some weird editing in it. Not gonna lie. There would be dialogue and it'd be
And-
cut and they'd be repeating itself. I don't know what just
I
happened
like the
here?
Joker's editing because it like
I mean,
it
yeah.
flowed well with how his like mental
Yeah.
stability was.
But
Definitely.
I'd say
Yeah,
personally,
like 3D cube transitions.
Yeah, man.
I'd say personally Jojo Rabbit just for how
Jojo
how
Rabbit.
well
I
everything was
know.
put together.
I'm actually surprised how many nominations Jojo
Yeah,
Rabbit has.
Same.
But you got The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, and Joker. I'm just seeing them a lot on Parasite.
There's clearly something good about those
Yeah,
three.
international film. Most likely Parasite's gonna
Yeah.
win. I don't know about all
So
these
I've never
other
heard of the
films.
other ones. I mean, Honeyland could because that looks good,
Hmm.
but
But then again, you've not seen it.
Makeup and hairstyling.
Well,
We don't know about this, but Joker. You got Joker there. You got
Joker
Bombshell.
probably will win.
1979.
Joker's makeup is just on point.
Yeah.
That's it. That's on the
Like
makeup.
Steph said earlier, it's the best Joker like today.
Hmm. Definitely. Oh, music. See, the weird is the Marriage Story had a lot of music in it.
Yeah.
I did not expect to
But
have so much music.
But like in the first scene where it's like they're both talking about each other like in
Just
therapy.
there.
I'd say the music makes that is just why it should win because the music fits so well during that
It's
scene.
just was it? It's mainly just violins and stuff. Isn't
Yeah, because it's all background, so it all
It's
fits
background.
into the scenes, and it's
Yeah.
Randy Newman.
it? Man,
So,
do you know? Oh,
yeah.
okay. What other films does he use?
Did Toy Story, didn't he? Randy Newman.
Did you do it? Oh,
Yeah,
no
Randy
way.
Newman.
Yeah, he did do Toy
Yeah.
Story.
Did he?
Toy
Yeah.
Story 1.
Yeah, you've got
No
Randy
way.
Newman.
You've
Yeah,
got
that's Randy
Randy
Newman.
Okay, didn't know about that. So a lot of people saying that Joker. I'd love the music for it, but of
I
course
never
it was
know-
kind
I
of
never
like a
noticed
repeat.
that.
So I
would
don't
say
think it's gonna
compared
win.
to the other stuff, like it's much better.
I'd say Star Wars as well. Has a
Star
good
Wars.
chance.
Don't they use a lot of
1917.
the same music that's already used in the past like 9 episodes.
Yeah.
No,
Pretty much,
kinda,
kind
Can
of.
yeah,
it
but
win that award? I mean, it's nostalgic, so it must be winning.
Yeah, but there's just something iconic about like the orchestra that like does the Star Wars stuff.
It's good music, but I mean, you can't win every category every time.
I mean, if it's in it every
What's
time, there's
Star Wars
clearly
again?
something good about it.
That's there's music.
I've never heard any of these.
I won't know.
I'd say Toy
So-
Story.
Yeah, Toy Story.
always has good
We're gonna
songs.
skip this because we don't know much
Toy
about
Story
it.
like usually has good music, yeah.
Yeah, it always does. Production design. I don't. This is like
I'd
set
say
designing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
set
I'd
designing.
say all of them are in a good chance of winning. Like they're all
Yeah.
probably the best.
This is
ones
gonna be
to
the
win.
hardest one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd say from the ones I've seen, I'd say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, just because it fits 1960s like Hollywood
Definitely,
to a
yeah.
T.
Definitely,
So,
yeah. Short film. I never knew they used to. I didn't know Oscars did short films. To be honest with you, these are animated, but yeah, we don't know much about these.
No.
No.
Short film, live action. Again, we don't know much about these.
We should probably start looking into short films.
Yeah.
We should like, yeah, we should
We make
actually
them
do.
as well. So
It's the thing, because that's what we made.
Yeah, we make short film.
Checkmate, that checkmate.
I love
Was
that
it by,
Checkmate, yeah.
Luke
The
Grimes,
Checkmate- oh, Luke
Brady,
Grimes. Oh, he's an amazing
Ryan
director.
and-
Oh yeah, Luke Grimes, the
Sanjeeve, yeah.
world-renowned short film director.
Yeah, he was sick in, wasn't he? Like, I'm pretty
Mo-
sure he-
most well known for his smoke effects.
Yeah, and they didn't do anything.
Luke doing everything, yeah, directing, editing,
Yeah,
and doing VFX all of a sudden. You know,
classic.
oh, great guy.
Never too late to learn, yeah.
This is sound editing.
Edited.
Once Upon a Time,
What's my
just for the kind of dog food scene, with the nose.
Wait, what?
That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler.
That's not actually a spoiler.
Editing, yeah. I don't know why
Star.
Star Wars is there for editing, because it was so rushed. Like,
I know,
You
no, the
could
sound
clearly-
editing was good. It always is in Star Wars.
yes, I suppose, but some of it weren't as good as it
The
could have been.
lightsaber, like.
The
I think with
Yeah.
sound editing, it's
The
like
lightsaber sound that has not changed in like the
The
past
decibels
30
have not
years.
been raised.
I don't
I don't know about this, but then you got sound mixing in the next category as well. See, everyone talks about this, but I haven't
It looked,
watched it.
It didn't look that good.
But you got Joker, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 1917, Ford versus Ferrari.
It's weird because Ford versus Ferrari is probably something I would have watched.
Okay, we need to wrap up. We're almost at the end now.
Yeah.
Almost at the end. Okay, visual effects.
Endgame.
Endgame, of
Endgame.
course.
I'm
Endgame.
actually going to say that as my favourite
Yeah.
film
I'm
of the
surprised-
year, but I mean, it's just like, it was a surprise to me because I don't really like superhero films, but...
I'm
you know,
surprised
it
Endgame
surprised
wasn't
me.
there like more
For the
often,
best
to
film of
be
the
fair.
year.
Really?
Like a lot of people liked it and it was the most watched film of the year.
Mm.
Well, for like in general, wasn't it?
Mm.
So I'm honestly surprised it has not shown up until now.
Yeah.
Strange.
Mm.
Like, it's not my thing, obviously, but
'Cause it's not the best film though, that's the thing. I'm surprised it's the best film of the year, but it's not the best film. It's just a good
Yeah.
film.
to be fair, what we've seen is just a bunch of
It was just
like, recent films. That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the problem with like award ceremonies. Is like
Yeah.
whatever's recent will be at the front.
because Endgame
Mm.
came out like the tail end of the year before. So
Yeah,
Like,
it was really early 2019, wasn't it?
yeah. It was like May, wasn't it? March.
So I don't know how they actually picked the winners on this. Is it just literally like
It's
based on
votes by
Yeah.
like a panel of experts.
experts? Okay, so I
think
thought it might be Grammys, where it's like,
Experts.
oh,
I like Star Wars.
like how Grammys do it. I hate the
Yeah.
way Grammys does it with music. It's where like, oh, this is the most streamed,
Yeah.
most downloaded.
No.
They win.
It's an
No.
Avengers Endgame will win everything.
Mm.
So
There you go. So Avengers definitely. But you got Irishman, Lion King, 1917, Star Wars. Okay, we're on the last bit. Is this two more?
ones.
Two last. Okay, we're on the last bit now. Writing
Right.
for an adapted screenplay,
for adapted screenplay.
I'd say Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit. So you got the Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker,
Yeah.
Little Women, and the Two
Yeah.
Popes.
I'm
Because
gonna
Jojo
say-
Rabbit took such a drab book about the same sort of concept, but Taika Waititi's flipped it and somehow
Mm.
made it the best comedy of the year.
I'm gonna say
wow.
Joker because it's the best Joker's ever
Yeah.
actually been
Yeah,
written.
and it's actually been
Yeah.
flipped. It's like a different
Yeah.
perspective of Joker. Even though it's based off a comic book, it's just like
Hmm.
this Joker has not been in the comics.
To be fair, with Joker, you can literally do anything as long
Yeah.
as it
Yeah.
fits his character.
I mean, he did Crowbar,
yeah.
Robin once, so
Yeah. Okay, we're on the last bit now. Oh wait, you got two rounds here. So two rounds. You got original screenplay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Original screenplay. I can't speak right
Wait,
now.
is Jojo Rabbit?
Gonna have to go with like marriage
no,
story.
it was based on a
boys.
book, The Caged Bird, about sort of the same concept but not funny.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
either gonna be Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Parasite.
To be funny,
I feel like it's gonna be Parasite. You got Knives Out, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite.
I'm gonna say marriage story just because of its like lasting potential,
Yeah.
Mm.
like after the film. Because people will talk about like Knives Out, 1917 stuff, but Marriage Story was like The Room 2 but better, and it's gonna have like a lasting impact.
Mm, definitely.
It is like
Yeah.
an instant classic.
Probably for the wrong reasons. But,
No,
you
I'd
know.
say Marriage Story to me is an instant classic.
Definitely. I
Right.
agree with you on that.
Parasite might be, but because it's not in English, that will turn a lot of people away.
Yeah,
It is
you're
slightly
right.
in English because it is about an
Honestly,
English teacher.
Some of the best films I've watched have not
Yeah,
been in English.
But a lot of
Yeah.
like mainstream audiences won't go and watch
Yeah.
a foreign film because they have to read subtitles.
because they're cowards.
Yeah.
Didn't Thingy actually, the director, I'm not gonna like say his name because I'm always gonna mess
Bong
up.
Joon-ho.
Yeah, him. Didn't he say something about like subtitles where he was doing like a speech?
Yeah,
He was
said
like, if
that-
you can get over this, one
Yeah, line of text.
line of text of a thingy.
Then you've unlocked an entire. That's what my friend says. If you read subtitles, then you've unlocked an entirely new light
Wow.
of cinema.
a lot of people just won't read subtitles though
Yeah.
because they think it's too much of a hassle.
No, I've actually watched like international
Get the shots
films
by,
Yeah.
with subtitles.
Oh, yeah, wait, I missed it.
Sometimes I'll watch something subtitled. I'll remember it as the
Mm-hmm.
events, but like in my mind they'll play back in like English, and it's weird. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Like when I remember a film that I've watched
You're
subtitled,
mental.
Wow, so you kind of like hear it back in
I'll hear it back as it in English rather than.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
man America is speaking pure Yorkshire English.
No.
I'll make a cup of tea.
They'll have American accents mixed with a bit of German, obviously.
But yeah, those are the nominations. There you go. We are definitely going to do a run up like the next episode and stuff, talking about the winners. Right, that's it. Thank you guys for joining me today,
Right,
talking about
so-
your films.
At the end of the day, which one's the best film? What do you say?
What on the nominations?
Yeah,
What?
so that out of everything there, what are you giving best film. 'Cause obviously a lot of them repeated.
Oh, the best pictures.
Yeah.
The best picture. That's like the film overall. I film of the year.
Out of the nominations, the best picture for all of us.
Just grab the.
Grab the world's greatest dad award.
Yeah, man.
Going to, for me, it's gonna probably be Joker. Definitely.
I gotta agree with Seth. It's Joker.
Joker.
No.
Joker.
No,
No,
You
Jojo
absolute
Rabbit.
prankster.
Jojo Rabbit. It's
Yeah, we've,
Taika.
not,
It's Taika Waititi's best work.
we've not
I
seen
think,
Jojo
uh,
Rabbit.
Yeah,
so I can't
you
say.
pussy down.
I think Stonewall.
I would have seen it.
Have a thumb up. What would you say?
I'd say I like Joker when I watched it. It was good.
Joker Rabbit.
Joker.
Joker Rabbit.
We agree on Joker Rabbit, guys.
So yeah, the world's greatest dad go to Joker. There you go. But yeah, thank you guys for joining up. We'll see you in the next episode. Yeah, thank you, Luke,
No
Lewis, and of course our guest here, Danny, for joining us.
Danny,
My
you're
intro was
fired.
amazing.
And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you guys.